Hey everybody, I'm with Katie Johnson, and we're Eagles fan, by the way, and we are at the Neofect booth here at CES. If you happen to be able to stop by and see this, it's booth 44122. But she's going to show me the various offerings that the firm has. Okay, so you were telling me about it.
So this is the newest product that we have. It's called Neofect Smart Balance. It's a stabilization game, and it also helps people learn how to walk again once they've had a stroke or another condition. So all of these are really measurable games. So that's the key is that it's games, so people are more encouraged to play often, and they are also. So I'm just going to repeat this. And then they are also measurable, so you can track your progress, so people are more encouraged to beat their score and try harder.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a game right now that's basically I'm going to keep my feet steady on the Smart Balance, and this one is going to be a new product, so we're coming out with it in March, hopefully. So we'll try this, and it's going to analyze how I'm standing right now, and then we're going to go ahead and play. So
You just did the analysis of your
yes, so now it knows like how I'm standing, so I'm going to lean to the side and hit the star, and then I'm going to lean forward and to the right. So it's tracking my feet movement. I'm actually not moving my feet at all, but then it gives you points based on how fast you complete the exercise, how accurate you are, and it's all just done with leaning in your feet. There are other games like Dance Dance Revolution, that very similar exercise, so that's when you're stepping to the beat of a song if you have some rhythm.
It sounds very Denny Terrio from the 80s.
Yeah, it's a very fun game, and it keeps you engaged because there's like music, and it's really just trying to trick your brain into completing more exercises.
That's the show calls Dance Fever. So anyway, I'm sorry. I had to go ahead.
So we can go over here then to the flagship product. This is the Smart Glove. This is where everything started. So instead of squeezing a rubber ball 100 times a day, this one helps you squeeze a virtual orange.
And that's this right here.
And like a big tablet,
So on
5
the
smart
table,
all that
you
stuff.
can see it's like an exoskeleton.
Sure.
So then you actually wear this device and it has sensors in it. So you can move your hand up and down, you can move it side to side, you can clench your fist. And when you're wearing this, it's all tracked via Bluetooth on the screen. And then your motions are mimicked and repeated. So, you can play ping pong by moving your hand back and forth. Absolutely.
You just want to try what that feels like, folks. I'm going to make her a vlogger for a second, if you could.
Excellent, yeah.
Sure. So I take this, right? And then I put it on my hand like this,
Yes.
like so.
And then you're going to attach it on your wrist.
Like here.
Yes.
Okay.
I know, it's kind of tricky to...
It's tricky to see that, folks, but you get the idea. It fixes her. It actually, it's an interesting feel. And so basically I get it. And once it attaches, you can use it to rehab. Like this, see? And it's...
And it has bending sensors.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, excuse me. Can I borrow you for a second? Attach this for me? Because I don't know. Thank you. Got to recruit folks here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Hold that there.
Got it.
Only thing that we can.
And I can help you out too. We'll tag team
Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie.
It takes a village to get Zenny attached. Oh, look at that.
There we go. And this has bending sensors in it, so it has an axis sensor too, so it's going to be measurable all over the hand.
Okay.
I'll expect the call.
Now I feel it.
Great. And then we're going to come over here and actually demo.
I am your father. Sorry. Wow.
So then we're going to play the ping pong game.
Okay.
You want me to hold it for you again?
Yeah. I'll untether it so that you don't have... There we go.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And then so it tells you on the screen how to hold your hand.
Okay, here.
So then you're going to hold your hand like this.
Like this.
Perfect. And then we're going to... So you're going to mimic the motion that it says to do on screen. So you're going to keep your wrist really steady, and then you're just going to move your hand back and forth. And that's going to analyze the range of motion that you have. And then we'll save that. And then you play ping pong. So you just have to move your wrist.
Oh, I get it, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, it's virtual ping pong, folks, which I suck in. I just leave it there. Look. What? Got it?
So you want to keep your wrist really steady and just move your hand.
Oh, okay.
So just hold that and then keep your fingers extended. And that's really going to help you get the range of motion in your
I
wrist.
missed it. I got it. This is so. I missed it again. Just like in real life, folks. Whoa! Except that I was the happy accident of boom. I am getting good at this. Boom.
And you're going to beat your high score. You're really encouraged to play more, and you don't even realize that you're doing rehabilitation.
Oh, you're right. This is cool. This is really cool. I can stand here all day and do this thing. It says good work. See, it even rewards you. It says good work.
And it'll come up
my
with
score.
an analysis at the very end too to track your progress and see how you're doing and show your range of motion, so you can see based on your last training how well you're doing.
Now, if someone is watching this and they want to buy or need, how would they do that?
So you go to neofect.com. We have home-based solutions, but we also have clinical versions. So your physical therapist may already be able to have this technology, but you can buy it for yourself at home as well.
So go to neofect.com. We're not done, folks, but just want to hand you some information. I know that was bad. So.
Love it. I love a good pun.
Thank you.
So then we'll take this off.
Some people say, use a pun, go to jail. Like,
There we go. And you have to make sure it's really stable so that it really is accurate with the measurements.
oh, okay. It said it here.
Yep, that's perfect.
Wow.
back
And I'm back. Okay.
Lead the way.
Awesome. So then,
Hey,
this
not
is-
bad for a first vlogger on Zenny 62.
Yeah,
You've
thank
been
you. I
deputized.
appreciate
You
that.
got it. You've been deputized.
I feel very honored.
No, you got it. Definitely.
So this is a smart board. This one is a device that we've had, but we recently redesigned it based on some patient feedback. So for people who have had a stroke, it's hard to grip. So we used to have a handle, but now it's an open handle. And if you see on the screen here, this is what the analytics looks like. So it tells you your score, how long you did your training time, your success rate of the movement, and how far you've been moving. So it really gives you a good idea of how well you're recovering. So basically, you put your hand in here, and then you strap yourself in. And again, you can use this at home or in the clinical setting. And this board moves up and down, it moves left to right. So you're really recovering your upper arm and your shoulder as well. So this is a game where I'm going to move objects into trying to fit into this into the
I
puzzle
guess.
piece.
See, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
It's trickier than it looks too.
Yeah.
So for someone who has
looks
not
hard.
had a stroke, it's very
It looks
fine movement.
Yeah.
So you're really trying to
wow.
recover, and it's
But the tech works. The main thing is the tech works. Wow.
yes.
And it matches. Look at that. Oh.
So it's really a fun game. You really don't even realize that you're playing it. Well, you realize that you're playing it, but you don't realize that you're doing stroke rehabilitation.
Huh. Oh.
And there's been a lot of research conducted about the efficacy of gamified rehabilitation, and many of the studies have found that it's actually better to have gamified rehab in conjunction with traditional therapy than it is to just have the traditional therapy alone, because people are more encouraged to play. They really appreciate seeing how far they're progressing, and it's just something that's fun for them to do, and it's accessible for them too, since it's clinical and at home. So this is a smart board.
Need help getting out of there?
I got it.
All
Thank
right.
you, though. I
No
appreciate
problem.
that.
No problem.
And then
Watch
we
your
come
step.
over here, the Neomano. So
Thank you so much.
this one is a functionally assistive device. So for people who cannot rehabilitate anymore, this one helps that, or for someone with severe motion challenge that they can't actually close their fist. This one is basically a robotic glove that helps to grip and release. So right now I have the glove on my 3 fingers, and then I'm going to press the grip, and this is actually doing that myself. I'm not doing any of that. So releasing, so for example, if I were to pick up something here, I don't have any grip here, I'm not gripping at all, but when I press grip,
oh, it grips.
It grips it for me. Sorry, I didn't get a good handle
It makes
on
you
that one.
bionic.
Exactly. And so it really increases the accessibility for people. So I'm not gripping this at all by myself. This is all the glove.
So you could actually use this to open a bottle that you might not be able to open. Seriously.
There you
right?
go. Yep.
Wow.
Also, and that's what he's doing right there with the jar.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, for people who don't have this ability, holding their own toothbrush, holding a pencil, even holding their phone, it really increases their ability to be more independent.
This is, and again, tell them the website.
Neofect.com. Neofect.com.
Wow. Next.
So we have one more product over here. Sorry. This one is the Connect app. So this is another thing that we're Connect app. So this is our companion app for stroke recovery. So this is something else that we're debuting at CES 2020. This is a coaching tool. It's a reminder tool. It provides activities for you to do, activities of daily living. So not only an exercise that is recommended through the Neofect products, but also an activity of daily living could be like pick up a glass of water or open a door handle. And also we are going to be, this is in testing right now, but this is a remote chat with a therapist. So then you can schedule an appointment and actually have guidance, whether you're at home or wherever you may be, and have someone to really coach you through and make sure that you feel like you're being supported in the process.
This is awesome.
Thank you.
And so all, once again, buy Neofect at neofect.com. Thanks.
Thank
so
you.
So folks, subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube for more from CES 2020. And bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com.